Well, let me ask you something honestly. When a powerful country changes direction, does the world feel it? You see, after 1 year of Donald Trump's term, many people across the world are asking the same question. Why does everything feel more tense, more divided, more unstable? Now, let me be very clear from the start. This video is not about loving Trump or hating Trump. It's about impact. Because, like it or not, when the United States changes its tone, the whole world reacts. So, let's slow down and look at what changed in just 1 year. First, communication. Trump's leadership style is very different. Previous presidents spoke carefully. Trump speaks directly, emotionally, and publicly. Sometimes through speeches, sometimes through social media, sometimes in ways that shock allies and enemies at the same time. This changed global politics fast. Leaders no longer wait quietly, they respond immediately, and that creates constant tension. Now, let's talk about alliances. For decades, the US was seen as the stable leader of groups like NATO. During Trump's year, that certainty weakened. Trump openly questioned alliances, military spending by partners, and long-standing agreements. Even when he didn't leave alliances, the doubt itself caused anxiety. European leaders began asking, can we rely on America? That single question alone creates unrest. Now let's talk about trade and economy. Trump strongly pushed America first. That meant tariffs, trade pressure, and tough negotiations. Supporters say this protected US jobs. Critics say it triggered uncertainty. According to global economic surveys, markets react badly to unpredictability. Investors don't like surprises. And in this 1 year, global markets saw sudden ups, sudden downs, and rising fear. Now let's talk about conflicts. Under Trump, the message to the world was clear. The US is less interested in being the world's police. For some countries, this felt like freedom. For others, it felt like danger. In regions like the Middle East, Eastern Europe, and East Asia, local powers began testing limits. When a superpower steps back even slightly, others step forward. That creates unrest. Now let's talk about protests. Inside the US and outside, Trump became a symbol. For some, hope. For others, fear. That's why protests increased, not just in America, but in other countries too. People weren't only protesting policies, they were protesting what Trump represented: nationalism, strong borders, and blunt leadership. Now, here is something important. Is all this unrest only Trump's fault? No, the world was already under pressure. Pandemics, economic inequality, wars, and climate stress. Trump didn't create all of it, but his style amplified it. He turned quiet tension into loud arguments. Now let's talk about today, the present moment. After 1 year, the world looks like this. Allies are more cautious, rivals are more bold, global trust is weaker. Surveys show declining trust in global institutions. Countries are focusing more on themselves. Multilateral cooperation is harder, and people everywhere feel it. Now the future question, where does this lead? Two possibilities. One, the world adapts. Countries become more independent. New power balances form. Less reliance on one leader. Or two, the world becomes more divided, more conflicts, more nationalism, less cooperation. Which path we take depends on choices made after this first year. So let's answer the big question. Did 1 year of Trump make the world more unrest? Not because of one policy, not because of one speech, but because certainty was replaced with unpredictability. And in global politics, uncertainty is the most powerful force of all. Whether you support Trump or oppose him, one thing is undeniable. After 1 year, the world is watching more closely, reacting more sharply, and trusting less easily. And that is the real impact.